Hello to every queen across the globe. And good morning. I hope you have a marvelous day. I'm up early and I'm up reading. I just read an article written by Lucas Graham. Women who are unhappy in life but hide it well often display these specific behaviors. So my sticky notes that's in front of you is given the bullet points of the behaviors that he spoke about in the article. Yes, it's written by a male. And what he says is women never say no. Women are perfectionists. They often change the subject when it relates to who they are as women, or if asked to talk about themselves. They always feel a need to be in control, will laugh to hide the tears, never talk about self, always busy, never fully present. Okay, now there are some things that I can agree with. A lot of times women don't say no. The expectation and obligations that women face is high. They work, they care for the home, they're taking care of kids, they grocery shop, they do the things that they need to do in the community, go to church, go to school. And so life is really busy. So always busy is true, but it doesn't mean unhappy. Laugh to hold tears or laugh to hide tears. Well, if you don't find the humor in life, it will overwhelm you and stress you out. And a lot of times women know, I need to be strong, and no matter what happens, I still have this family to take care of. I still have my work obligations. I'll take a few minutes for myself, rest a couple days, but I know I need to get back at it. And he says that women often change the subject. Who want to talk about themselves all the time? People think that you are self-centered, conceited, egotistical, arrogant, self-assured when you're constantly talking about yourself. So that, a lot of times they may not. But there are times when women, especially from the African American culture, I can speak about the African American culture because I'm from that culture. Historically, we tell stories based on narratives that's generational. And so there's tradition there. So yes, every now and then we'll bring in a story about ourselves. So we do talk about ourselves. We just don't spend a great deal of time doing that unless it's necessary. So that covers change the subject, never talk about self, always in control. Well, most of the women I know have a full plate and are managers of these life situations. So they can't help but to be in control. So I think I covered everything. Never present, fully present is what he says. Well, you can be if you're distracted by the things that you must do and the things you must accomplish. Or a lot of times, things won't get done. So a woman will say, well, let me go ahead and get this done because if I wait on anybody else to do it, it will not get done. Never say no. True. Perfect. I don't think we're trying to be perfect, so to speak, but we are very keen to getting it right. And so Maybe that's why we're viewed as people who are trying to be perfect. I really like reading the article, but at the same time, there were some points that a majestic queen must disagree with. And don't be afraid to do that, queen. Never be afraid to disagree with what you do not agree with. You are queen. That means you are a problem solver and decision maker. And as a decision maker, then that means that you must be able to discern whether or not you want to accept everything that you hear or everything that you read. Some things only pertain to the person who's writing the article or the people in that person's circle. So always say, well, there are some points I agree with and some points I don't. And it's okay to do so. With that being said, once again, have a magnificent day. Because if you think that you will, you will. Until we speak again, stay majestic.